Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Barak Warapah, Wakazak, to the apostles, elders, and the brethren scattered throughout the four corners. Say shalom. And as you can see on the screen, it says in KY, meaning Kentucky. Police released video of cop shooting unarmed black man, almost immediately after telling him to put his hands up. So basically, this dude was you read the story, this dude was basically, he's a drug addict. He's doing drugs or whatever. Some people in the neighborhood called this was an abandoned house. Some people called the police. The police come. He goes in the house to hide because he doesn't want to get arrested. He's hiding behind a mattress in a room, and the cop says, "Put your hands up," and then boom, fires off a round. He didn't have no weapon on him. He didn't pose no threat. He didn't charge the police. But another case of police brutality. And then, where the fuck is Black Lives Matter at? You've been huffing and puffing and beating the streets, and usually it seems to me like Black Lives Matter comes out when usually a nigga who's a fucking drug dealer ain't got a rap sheet longer than motherfucking 42nd Street. When the cops jump on a motherfucker like that, usually that's when Black Lives Matter comes out. So this was a Jake who was shot down by these police in Kentucky. Let me read a little bit of the story here, and I'm gonna show the video. The Louisville Metro Police Department has released body camera video showing the shooting of unarmed black man that occurred almost immediately after the officer shouted at him to put his hands up. According to the Courier-Journal, Police Chief Steve Conrad said that he was reserving judgment until the completion of an internal investigation after the video was released Thursday. The victim, 38-year-old Bruce Warwick, is currently in the hospital in critical condition after being shot in the stomach. So this guy, Bruce Warwick, he was shot in the stomach, and basically they had to remove part of his intestines. I'm going to see if I can find it here. I'm going to read down a little bit more. The incident unfolded Wednesday morning as three officers searched an abandoned house after receiving reports about a man using drugs outside the residence before going inside. In the video, officers are seen shouting as they walk around inside the house, identifying themselves multiple times and asking anyone there to come out with their hands up. Eventually, Officer Sarah Stumler, a woman, approaches the box spring, leaning against the wall. Peeking behind the box spring, she sees Warwick hiding. Stumler shouts, "Show your hands," almost before immediately discharging her weapon. She says, "Hey, show your hands." Then boom, she fired at him, hit him in the stomach. So he's in the hospital in critical condition. And let me see if I can find it down here to tell you that he's really jacked up as a result of it. Hey, but that's Jake. This article is really not saying too much about there's some other articles that speak about it, but this one right here is not really talking about his condition in the hospital too tough. Yeah, but basically, he was shot in the stomach and he's in critical condition, and they had to take out part of his intestines. You can read it in another article. But now let me grab a scripture here. Now the scriptures say this, Esau, they're gonna have an internal investigation on this, and basically, I think they put the woman on administrative leave, the female cop Stumler, the one who shot him. But I'm gonna show the actual video here on RT. RT, they have the video of the whole incident right here. So I'm gonna blow it up, and I'm gonna just play the video here off of RT. You can see it right here.
Show your hands! Oh, shit.
You see, she said, "Show your hands," and then boom, she popped. So this is another example of the scripture in Zechariah, I believe it says, "Who possesses slay them and hold themselves not guilty," because she's probably gonna get off on administrative leave and whip pay.
Where you shot, man? Where you shot? Go get Kit. Down, down, down. Lay down. Lay down.
You can see the man has no gun on him. He didn't pose a threat.
Yeah.
He was just hiding behind the mattress because he didn't want to get arrested. Boom, she pops him in the stomach. That's the end of the video. So now let's go back here. Now,
Okay, we just 1050, 1050 right here at the bridge.
Get around. Let me stop this right here. Is I believe it's Zechariah. I just want to speak on that real quick. Zechariah 11. Here we go, Zechariah. Okay, let this thing finish loading up. Here we go, Zechariah 11 and 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, "Blessed is the Lord, for I am rich," and their own shepherds pity them not. And with Jake, your shepherds, your so-called shepherds, they pity you not, because they really don't give two shits about you. Anytime they come out, it's for a political, it's a political ploy, and it's a money grab. Anytime these so-called black leaders come out, okay. And again, like I said, where the fuck is Black Lives Matters at? Where are you guys at? You've been beating your chest and walking the street. And like I said, most of the time when they come out, it's for some fucking criminal drug dealer motherfucker who got a rap sheet longer than 42nd Street, like I said before. They come out for him. They come out for them. This guy right here, of course, yeah, he was a drug addict. He didn't pose no threat to the cops. I mean, you shouldn't be using no goddamn fucking drugs anyway. But they popped his ass. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and that's going to be the result of the investigation. You know, the female cop is laid off. You know, with pay, pending an investigation. They always say that, but the scriptures say this. And Genesis, I just want to touch on this. Genesis 49. I'm gonna start at 8 and go down here to about 10. Right, and this is Jacob speaking to his sons, telling them what's going to befall them in the last days. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. And that's literally going to happen with Judah. And Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Because really, all the tribes follow after Judah. Judah's the trendsetter. All the tribes follow after Judah. And Judah is when Judah sags his pants, turns his hat to the side, tilts his hat to the side, turns his hat backwards. Everybody else, all the other tribes follow. Whether it's Ephraim, Simeon, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Venezuelans, Colombians, Cubans, Mexicans, whoever the case may be. They all follow the trends that Judah set. Even you fucking so-called white people, you follow the trends that the black man in America sets. And really the whole world follows the trends that Judah sets, because that's the tribe of Judah. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the necks of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down to thee. And that's literally going to happen before we get up out of here, because out of all the tribes, Judah is really the most hated. All the other tribes hate Judah and talk shit about Judah. Benjamin, when Benjamin comes over here from Jamaica, Benjamin is in Jamaica, as black as they ass is, they talk shit about Judah. Oh, you American boy, you're lazy now. Okay, Levi, they like pretty much stated themselves pretty much. They talk shit about Judah too, and in the Creole that they speak, they talk shit about Judah too. Um, Ephraim, Ephraim has like a love hate relationship with Judah. Ephraim, they talk shit about Judah, but then Ephraim like to be up around Judah and like to kick it with Judah. Okay, Simeon, they got a problem with Judah. A lot of them look like they Judah. They call them Afro Latinos. Simeon got a problem with Judah, but then Simeon is mimicking and emulating all the style and the flavor of Judah in the DR, and here in the U.S. They sagging their pants. They getting their hair cut in like an Afro blowout style, like Judah, so on and so forth. It says, "Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art going up." Right, because when the lion is on the prey, the lion doesn't turn around and go back up from the prey. The lion continues and gets the prey and eats the prey. He stooped down, he got lazy, he couched as a lion, and as an old lion, you become like an old lazy lion now. But the point is, who shall rouse him up? And the question is, who's going to rouse Judah up? The Most High is the one that's going to rouse you up. Because, again, with, if these incidents, they keep popping off, unarmed black men being shot, I'm going to play the video again. These incidents keep popping off all around the country. Eventually, something's going to be roused up in you to come and fight this goddamn man. I'm playing the video clip again because it's quick. But look at that. Boom. Whose possessors slay them, hold themselves not guilty. Judah, who shall rouse him up? The scriptures say that Esau is the Most High's whipping stick. So Judah, when you rouse up, that's when the rest of the tribe is going to follow behind you, and this thing is going to be kicked off. And really, it's going to be kicked off when Judah and Ephraim come back together,
Where you shot,
take
man?
differences to the side, and get at this motherfucking Edomite, get at Esau and the rest of the other.
Go get Kit. Down, lay down.
And with that,
Lay down.
I'm going to say shalom.
Yes.